It'll be just a second.
Good, John. You're doing great. Nah, that's for after.
Good night. You're probably wondering why you're here.
Not particularly. It was asked to be America's ambassador to the UK, yes?
That's correct. So, what do you think the mainness of your contribute to the foreign admin stuff? You know, England, the tea side of it.
What my colleague is asking is what expertise you have to offer with respect to Anglo-American political relations.
Well, over these last few years I've become rather au fait with the British legal system and its various idiosyncrasies, peculiarities and, I dare say, atrocities. Ipso facto, ergo, I am well positioned to work with my British counterparts to make America great again in Britain.
Well, that's good enough for me. Mouth time? I'm thirsty. No, not thirsty. The belly talk. Eat time.
I swear, boy, you've got a stomach like an Alabama corn sow.
Oh,
Mr. Brand, do you mind if I call you Russ?
I don't mind at all, and in fact I encourage it, because Russ nearly rhymes with cross, which, as a born-again Christian, is greatly appealing to me.
Well, good. So tell me, Russ, what's your favorite thing about America?
Oh, you've caught me off guard, Senator. That is such a brilliant and challenging question, because there are so many things I could think of. But I have to say that as a poor boy in Essex, I would often look out across the sea toward America and yearn for its liberty. Also its freedom, the city that shone from upon that great hill too. But ultimately it's the freedom that really spoke to me. The freedom to choose. The freedom to buy, the freedom to consume, the freedom to find loopholes in age of consent laws with the help of the hyper-religious. All of it, to me, that is America.
Mr. Brand, I don't think it's any secret here that you've been accused of serious sexual misconduct. One of the reasons the Senate traditionally favors non-sex pests over sex pests. Alleged sex pests is that sex pests are more vulnerable to blackmail by foreign adversaries. Is there any
ludicrous and unfounded allegations, all just like the allegations made against the Secretary of Defense, just like the allegations made against the head of Dodge and against the Secretary of Health and Human Services and against the first nominee for Attorney General, the Secretary of Education and her husband, and of course the Commander-in-Chief himself. By accusing me, you are by implication accusing your Commander-in-Chief of rape right now. Is that what you mean to do?
I'm not accusing anyone of anything.
Of course not, because you are far too intelligent and beautiful a woman to do such a thing. But remember that this pure-hearted president, who has been smeared so uncharitably by the mainstream media, began his campaign by condemning rapists. Would a real rapist do that? Of course not. They'd be advocating rape, if anything. But let's say that all of these allegations are true. In America, your people understand a truth that has thus far evaded the British, that the only thing capable of stopping a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun.
I can assure you that's not what all Americans believe.
Is it possible, Mrs. Senator? Oh, sorry, is it Mrs. or Miss?
It's just Senator.
My apologies, Senator.
What the hell? You can call me Miss.
Beautiful. Miss Senator, have you considered the possibility that the only thing capable of stopping a bad rapist is a good rapist?
Well, I'll be a singing bull in a sweet shop. We've got ourselves a philosopher.
That was really just fantastic, yes. You got the chair thing now. I'm sure we'll chatter some more in the food room after we vacate. The vacay-do, yes? My God, why? Why you gotta make the thing go like that?
We can't let the bad rapists have their run of the hen house. He's got my vote.
We're still technically obligated to confer on whether he's qualified.
Kirsty, I'm spoken to the president, and he tells me all the other alternatives are Arabs.
What thing you say to me?
I said, Arabs, John.
Oh, God, fuck that.
What?
Brand, Israel good, others, Israel bad.
Well then, we got no pickles. I'm voicing the Brand guy. Mr. Brandish, yes. That's the vote I do. Somebody's got to take the little Poundstein kids down the peg. You got the thing. Big flatulations to you. Yes,
Oh, you won't regret it, Senators.
that's the happener.
Maybe we can talk about some of your new duties tonight. Over a Manhattan, perhaps?
Perhaps. Call me.
Wait, I don't have your number.
Settle down, boy. You'll get your food soon enough. But first, we have one more appointment to approve. Secretary of Child Sports Genital Inspection. Well, speak of the devil and he shall appear, bearing sandwiches, no less.